Hello students, so I'm welcome you to the atomic structure part 2 of this chapter from chemistry of class 7. So here we have studied before who has given the term atom. Kanara he was, an atomic theory was given by John Dalton. Then we have studied about atoms, then molecules, then radical. Now we will study about atomicity. Now let's see. No wasting time, let's start. So atomicity is what? Atomicity is defined as a number of atoms present in a molecule of an element. See, atom is another thing, but atomicity means what? Number of atoms will be there in a single element. One element, how many number of atoms are there? Let's see now. There are 4 types you can see, or many others. See, monoatomic. What is means by monoatomic? Means contain one atom. Like inert gases, no? We have the inert gases on the periodic table: helium, neon, argon. Okay, here why it is said monoatomic? Because it has only one single element, single atom of that element. Not, we never say helium H2, He2. We say always He, helium He, neon Na, argon Ar. Now, what is diatomic? Let's see. Diatomic contains 2 atoms. Atomicity is 2. Means hydrogen we write H2, nitrogen N2, oxygen O2. Okay. Here 2 is on the suffix. I have not written in. I have written directly. So you have to understand. Not like this. It is written in down. Okay. H2 N2O2 means these are a diatomic molecule. Why does it molecule actually? One atom, no, but why does it molecule? Because 2 hydrogen is there. Okay, we have studied now what was molecule? Combination of atoms. Okay, then triatomic molecule, there are atomicity is 3. Ozon, no, we know O3, that is ozone, atomicity is 3. Next, polyatomic molecule, which is consist of more than 2 atoms or more than 3 atoms. That is the polyatomic. Phosphorus we write P4 and sulfur we write as it. So this is known as the atomicity. Now after atomicity we have to study what? The valency. Let's see. An atom of each element has a definite combining capacity called its valency. Combining capacity, how much an atom of an element can combine with from other elements. Okay, that is the valency. So it is a maximum number of univalent atom that may combine with an atom of element or replaced by one atom of the element. So like one atom of chlorine combines with one atom of hydrogen to form a molecule of HCl, means hydrogen chloride. Here valency of the chlorine is 1. So valency of a radical is the number of the hydrogen atoms which combine it to form a compound. Okay, so valency is this definition that combining capacity is how much. Okay, that is the valency. To understand what is valency, we have to study the first 20 elements of our periodic table. It is very compulsory. You have to know the table of first 20 elements. In your book, that the book we are preferring as Chand book, isn't it? There the periodic table is given half. Electronic configuration is not shown there, but valence electron is shown there. How you will understand? This is very important, students. You have to know the full electronic configuration of this 20 elements. So next table which we are going to study, please see it properly and please note it down in your copies or notebooks. Okay, so let's start. We'll not waste the time. Let's start it. Now valency of first 20 elements of the periodic table. See, these are the first 20 elements which atomic number is from 1 to 20. You have to by heart it, students. Okay, first of all you have to by heart this 20 elements. See this: hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. Till there you have to by heart this 20 elements. It shouldn't be mixed up. Okay, just by heart it serially 1 to 20. Has atomic number, you have seen 1 to 20 directly is given there. Even the symbol is also given to you. Okay, this first three columns I think you have understood. Now let's come to see from atomic number. Hydrogen, atomic number is 1. So that 1 electron will be in the first shell known as a K shell. Okay, K shell, it is written say shell K, there the first electron will be there. Okay, hydrogen, the first shell means the first orbit, there will be 1. So if 1 valence electron means what? Valence electron means the last electron of that shell. In that shell, whatever you will get, what is the last electron, that is written there, valence electron. Okay, you will study one by one. And valence is also 1, means hydrogen needs 1 more electron to be stable. So 1 is the valency, it has a combining capacity of 1. Let's study the helium now. So helium is how? This is atomic number is what? 2. 2 means what? This is stable. The first shell 2. Always remember, K shell will be 2 atoms will be there, not more than 2 electrons. 2 electrons only will be there in the K shell. The first orbit, only 2 electrons will be there, not more than that. Okay, students? Next, we will go to see the valence electron here. Before hydrogen, the valence electron was 1. Here in the helium, valence electron is 2. And valence is 0. Why do you say 0? Because helium is stable. It doesn't need any other element to combine it. Okay, these are inert gases. Helium is inert gas. Okay, so they are stable, so no valency is there. 0 valency. Lithium, Li, 3 atomic number. Now came 3. See, the first cell I have said you that there will be only 2, not more than 2. If there is only 2, then 1 more electron is left. No, 3 was atomic number. So now that 1 will go to the L shell. 2 plus 1, 3. First shell will be only 2. Next shell, this 1 will be carried on the other shell. So 2 plus 1, 3 atomic number completed. Now on the valence electron will be what? Not 2, 1. Because see, the L shell has 1 electron, isn't it? L shell is what? 1 electron. So here will be, the valence electron will be 1 and valency is 1. Why valency is 1? Because there has a capacity. This can lose electron. Lithium can lose 1 electron to combine with other atoms. Okay. Beryllium 4. So beryllium 4. If 4, first shell will be 2, next shell will be 2. 2 plus 2, 4. Now that 2 will be the valence electron and valency will be also 2. That 2, beryllium can lose the electrons. Okay. Then comes boron. Boron is what? 5. So is boron is 5, then 2, 3. 3 is the valence electron and valency will be 3. Okay, students? Then carbon 6, 2, 4. Valence electron will be what? 4. And valency is also 4. See, carbon is another type of, one type of element that it will share the electrons. Okay. Carbon, that 4 electrons, he can't give it. Carbon can't give it to everything. Take my 4 electrons. The valence electron you take it. No. Because it will be unstable. So carbon, what he will do? Carbon will distribute his last electrons to other element and that element also should be given. So carbon is always a stable, means it is the valence electron 4. It will neither give nor take. It will share. Carbon will share. So valence is 4 here. Nitrogen N, 7 atomic number. First shell 2, then 5. Now valence electron is 5. But see here, in nitrogen, the valency is 3, not 5. Why? There comes the turning point. Why 3? Why valency is 3? Now listen to me one thing. L shell has the maximum number of electrons. The L shell can take only 8, not more than 8. Now, from 5 to 8, how much difference? 3. Isn't it? 6, 7, 8. 5. 5 is a valence electron. Now, that 5 will be what it will do. The 5 electrons, it can't give it. because nitrogen inside neutrons and protons are there, they are so stronger that it will pull the 5 electrons. It will not give any other element to take the 5 electrons. So now nitrogen will take other 3 electrons to become stable, to become 8, so that 5 electrons, while the 3 electrons nitrogen will take from someone, it will gain electrons, okay, from other element. So the valency is 3, because always remember it should be 8, okay, it should be 8. Now here 3 electrons it will gain, then only it will become 8. It will be stable. The last shell should be stable always. Now oxygen O, atomic number 8, shell 2, 6. Now here 6, valence electron 6, okay. Now 6, to become stable it needs 2 electrons, so valency is 2. Fluorine F, 9, 2, 7. 7 valence electron. Now 7 needs 1 more electron to become stable. To become 8, 7 needs 1 more, so valency is 1. Neon 10, 2, 8, 8, valency 0. Why? Because neon doesn't need any other electrons anymore, because it has become stable. The last shell is stable, so no need anymore. Neon said, I don't need. Helium, as helium said, no need. So neon also said, no need. Okay. Now see sodium. Again it will change. Sodium what said? 11, 2, 8, 1. 1 valence electron, and valency is 1. Similarly, it will go on and on till calcium. You can see the difference there. Okay, students, it's very easy, but you have to know the electronic configuration. Then it will be very easier for you, the valence electron and valency. In your book, it is given very half. After atomic number, it is given number of valence electron and valency. But how you will understand that which one is what? Okay, if you don't know the electronic configuration, it is very not possible for you all to know that. Okay, the last shell is, sorry students, this is the last shell is Mn shell. Okay, Mn, KLMN. Okay, this printing and it is mistake, so Mn it will be. Okay, so now we will go to what? We will go to the periodic table. Let's see our periodic table, the modern periodic table. See now. See this modern periodic table. Do you know who has given this modern periodic table? This idea of periodic table given by Dmitry Mendeleev. But this fully periodic table is completed by Horsley. Okay, he has taken out this periodic table, but it is given that Dmitry Mendeleev has invented this periodic table. Okay, so this is our periodic table. It has 7 periods. So which are the 7 periods? You know which are the 7 periods? You see here, from hydrogen to helium, lithium is horizontally, we will see. See there, 7 are there. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. From hydrogen, vertically, horizontally you go, not vertically. Okay, from left to right, there are 7 periods and 18 vertical columns. Those are known as groups. 18 are there. Vertically 18 are there. You can count from hydrogen, beryllium, scandium, tritium, vanadium. You just count it. There are 18 groups. Okay, so now these are our periodic table. Now let's see the summary of this periodic table. See here. So the Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev is invented, where elements are arranged according to the increasing order of atomic masses. 118 elements are known. They are arranged in rows and columns. Each row is called period. 7 periods, 18 vertical columns. Columns are divided into 8 groups, which are represented by Roman number 1 to 8. And elements are arranged in the increasing order of the atomic numbers. So, students, your chapter is finished. Okay, so I think you have understood the valency. I think so, students. Okay, please comment me in the box. Have you understood or not the valency? Okay, students. So as for the lockdown period, I have given the chapters in this way. Hope you have understood the whole chapter. This is very easy chapter, but you have to know this basic, whatever the basic of this atomic structure. If you don't know this, it will be difficult for you all in the higher classes. Okay, so students, thank you for today. Hope you all are very safe and good. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.